Are we going to see a world record from Anita Włodarczyk? First, the big fanfare. This is one of Steve Ovett's favourite moments.
Got to love a bit of pageantry, haven't we, every now and again? This is fantastic. Love those Busbys.
So, formalities finished. Here we are with the introductions. Hanna Małczyk of Belarus, 7th in Rio last year. She is the 7th best thrower in the world this year. Big smile from Deanna Price, just missed the medal at the Pan American Games a couple of years ago in Toronto. Didn't qualify for Beijing. Anita Włodarczyk, double Olympic champion, double world champion. Could we possibly see her challenge her own world record here? And what a reception there'll be now for Great Britain's Sophie Hitchin. A great talent, and what a bronze last year in Rio. This place will go wild if she can follow that up with another medal. Joanna Fyodorov, the second of 3 poles in this competition. Europeans bronze medalist back in 2014. Zhang Wengzi, 3 times an Olympic silver medalist, well, twice a silver, bronze last year. Katrin Klaas, so many times she's finished 4th in the major championships. Can she go one better here? Wang Zheng of China, the 3rd best thrower in the world this year. And what about Hannah Skydan of Azerbaijan, European bronze medalist last year? She's in cracking form. World Student Games champion a couple of years ago. Malwina Kopron is the 3rd of the Polish athletes in this one. She's in PB shape this year. Alexandra Tavernier got a bronze in Beijing 2 years ago. Only 11th in Rio last year, and she will have been disappointed with that. And Katarina Safrankova of the Czech Republic, World Junior silver medalist a few years ago. Another performer comfortably over 70 metres. But Włodarczyk is the overwhelming favourite for gold here. She has the best throw in the world this year by 6 metres. Can Sophie Hitchin of Great Britain produce the first homegrown medal? Callum Hawkins was 4th in the marathon. If Hitchin can reproduce what she did in Rio last year, she'll be on the podium. Big ask, big challenge, but she'll have huge support from the home crowd. But Włodarczyk, the overwhelming favourite. So, Deanna Price stepping into the circle, the 24-year-old. She's gone very close to 75 metres this season. We've seen Małczyk produce the opening throw, 69.43. Price will be confident she can launch this one out to well over 70. Oh dear, she's got the timing all wrong there. So we're still watching and waiting for the first round effort of Anita Włodarczyk. Price not quite getting the timing right there, well below the 70-metre line. Well, you could argue that Włodarczyk is one of the biggest favourites for gold in this championship. And here she goes into the circle. Broke the world record when she won in Berlin back in 2009 and celebrated with such excess. She fractured her ankle, requiring surgery. Maybe if she wins tonight, she'll be a little bit more controlled with the celebrations. First, she's got to get there and get the job done. Oh my goodness me. Well, she knows she's capable of more. Apparently it clipped the netting. I thought that was destined to go further. We were getting excited prematurely there. Every time she steps in the circle, you think she's going to launch over 80 metres. There is a big one in the locker, but it didn't properly come out there.
Not this time, no, but unfortunately she just clipped the netting. You just saw the netting just wave a little bit as it went through, and sometimes the hammer does catch the ground as well. We've got to watch for that as well. But Rob, you're getting a little bit excited, but I think, as you say, you have to watch it because she could really launch a massive throw.
Right, the Olympic bronze medalist, Sophie Hitchin, World Junior Champion back in 2010. 6 times a British champion. Well, she'll be hoping the crowd can carry that. And that is a good start. Over 70 metres. She's gone 73.97 so far this season. A little bit of a shimmy on the shoulders. A good effort just to relax her early on in the competition.
Exactly. She made such strides, as you say, and that's a good throw. Over 71 metres. Automatically qualified with 73.05. She's arrived in super form.
71.47. So back with the hammer. Katrin Klaas. Missed a medal here in London 5 years ago and in Beijing 4 years prior to that. She has been unlucky when it comes to the big competitions. While nobody's ripping it up at the moment in the early stages of this competition. Sophie Hitchin of Great Britain leads with 71.47. Włodarczyk in second, 70.45, clipped the netting from the world record holder and the defending world champion. 67.83. Disappointment there for the German, but it is cold. So, the first of the 2 Chinese athletes. Wang. Oh yes. That is better. That is much better than any effort we've seen so far. Wenju Wang, 3 times an Olympic medalist. She's only thrown 72.12 this season, but her lifetime best, a big 77.33, which puts her in the top 10 of all time. 74.31, the Chinese athlete into the lead, and by quite some margin. Now, Hannah Skydan of Azerbaijan, European bronze medalist last year. She has thrown over 75 metres this season for a lifetime best, the 25-year-old. She's seen the Chinese athlete throw that hammer out to over 74 metres. Can the Azerbaijani respond? Well, she wins the title for the biggest roar so far. Over 70 metres. Good throw there. Now Sophie Hitchin is in second place with 71.47. That looks better. Skydan didn't qualify for London 5 years ago. Well, she's certainly getting an experience here in the big stadium. Massive roar from the Azerbaijani. 72.45, she goes into second place. Malwana Kopron, 6th in the European Championships last year. She too is in good form this year, throwing over 75 metres. Really good speed in the circle. Wow! That is going to be very close to her lifetime best, which is 75.11. Second in the Polish Championships behind you-know-who, Włodarczyk. Włodarczyk just a shade over 70 metres in her first round. 74.31 the lead with Wang, and she's overtaken her, very close to her lifetime best. That is an excellent throw from the Polish woman. Well, as we prepare to watch Sophie Hitchin, Włodarczyk had a no throw in the second round, so it's not looking good at the moment for her. Sophie Hitchin hoping to move closer to a podium position here. Well, remember, she threw 71.47 in the first round. You can tell by that reaction, it's not quite clicking at the moment. It was a great piece of British throwing history getting on the podium in Rio last year. She knows, Catherine, she has to be near her best to stand a chance here.
Of course. She threw over 73 metres, 73.05 to qualify, which at the moment would put her early doors, of course, in the final, but into the bronze medal position. There's her coach looking on. The words of advice will be passed on. Solid so far for Sophie Hitchin. And with Włodarczyk at the moment down in 6th place. You kind of know what's coming, though, potentially with the Polish athlete. So the other athletes have to pull it out the bag, as it were, as we say here, early doors.
Well, it's not going well for all the Polish athletes, really. Fyodorov with a no throw in the first round. Turns the other way in the circle. Oh, that looks a little bit better. She's got a real look of concentration on her face. The European bronze medalist from 3 years ago. 75.09 this season. She is the 6th best thrower in the world this year. 73.02. She moves into the bronze medal position. That's better. So still, we've yet to see the fireworks from Włodarczyk. This is Zhang, the 3-time Olympic medalist. Under 70 metres in the first round. Her longevity is incredible. This is her 8th appearance in a World Championship final. Well, her teammates in the silver medal position, and that won't trouble any of the top 3. She hit the netting there, and you'll notice that you can swap sides depending on whether they throw from their left or from their right-hand side. And Zhang stays down in 8th. So Katrine Klaas making sure this is absolutely dry. Requires immense timing, athleticism and power. These women first contested the hammer in the World Championship back in 1999, and it's really captured the imagination. Klaas so often misses out on a medal come the big occasion. Well, it's not clicking for the German here at the moment. 4th in Berlin, behind Włodarczyk, who set that world record in Germany. So Klaas, well, it's a small improvement, but she's way down at the moment, and she'll need a big one in the 3rd round. So Wang of China in 2nd place at the moment in this hammer competition. Oh, lets out a big roar. I think she likes it. Well, remember, she had 74.31 in the first round. I wonder whether she feels that one is better. Looks around about the same, maybe up towards the 75-metre line. And still no fireworks from the overwhelming favourite yet. Oh, the Chinese coach likes it. 75-94. Wang is in the lead. Now, Włodarczyk is under a little bit of pressure here. The overwhelming favourite has not delivered. It brushed the netting there. Well, it'll be better than her first round effort of 70-45. But when you bear in mind that she came into this competition as the best hammer thrower in the world this year by 6 meters, she is way, way down. And I just wonder whether we might see a repeat of Ryan Krause's disappointment in the men's shot put, where he had dominated the event throughout the entire season and didn't manage to get on the podium. Well, what a response in the crowd from Sophie Hitchin. 71-62 in the second round. She's out of the medal positions at the moment. Well, she's still some way shy of the gold, silver and bronze. We've been seeing some shots of Tor Gustafsson, her coach, up in the stands. The crowd would absolutely love it if she was able to turn on the magic here, get close to that lifetime best of 74-54. She's been very consistent, but she's not getting any closer. So Zhang of China, for all her experience, she needs a big throw here to give herself the opportunity of 3 more. So she may well have pulled it out just at the right time, Wengshu Xiang. Silver medalist 2 years ago in Beijing. It was a great games for the homegrown athletes. 73-19, she moves up into the bronze medal position. Real pressure there, and she delivered. Hannah Skydan, 72-38, her best so far. She definitely wins the raw competition, and that looked as though it was a little better. So, the Azerbaijani World Student Games champion from a couple of years ago didn't qualify in Beijing or in Rio. Having a much better season here, the 25-year-old. It's 73-38 for a bronze medal position, and she is there. And Tavernier here is under enormous pressure, the bronze medalist from Beijing, but she's brushed the netting. And a hugely disappointing trio of throws for the Frenchwoman. 66-31 in the second round. She looks as though there might be a couple of tears forming there. Twice a national champion. She got nowhere near the medals last year in Rio, but she had a magnificent campaign in Beijing 2 years ago. But that's it for her. She will finish in 12th. Safrankova of the Czech Republic, 71-34 in the opening round. No throw in the second. A few of these women just having a few problems getting their technique right here. She's okay here in terms of another 3, just as well really with that effort, which bounced back from the netting. So she was the last to throw, and she squeaks into the top 8. A little bit of a sense of humour. Well, who would have predicted this after 3 throws? Włodarczyk way down in 6. Great Britain's Sophie Hitchin hoping to become the first British medalist here in London in 7th, but Wang leads at the moment. 3 further throws to come for the top 8. Huge disappointment for Tavernier class and Malchik. Their campaign is over. Right, the defending champion, the world record holder, hasn't fired yet. She has now. It's not the magic 80-metre mark, and she looks a little bit disappointed. Only she would be with a throw of that distance, because she is on paper so much better than everyone else in the field. But her best so far, a very modest 71.94. The arm goes up. She knew it was an improvement, but by how much? More than enough at the moment. 77.39. She is into the lead by over 2 metres. Skydan needs 74.76 for a place on the podium. Come on, come on. Well, that's going to be, what, around about 71, 72. So, at last, from the Polish point of view, Włodarczyk has clicked into gear. Now it's up to the best of the rest to try and respond. (71.70), no improvement. Here's Copron. She's in the bronze medal position with that excellent effort in the first round. She needs a lifetime best if she is to advance up into second place. That currently occupied by Zheng Wang, just over 75 metres. No, nowhere near. Steps out of the circle, doesn't like it. She stays in third. So, Wang in second place now with 75.94. She knows what she has to do. It's got to be close to 78 metres. It's a good throw from the Chinese athlete, but it's not going to challenge that lead. 77.39, even though it's way, way down on Włodarczyk's season's best, which, by the way, is only 11 centimetres shy of her own world record. It is more than enough to be leading at the moment. Wang stays in second. Włodarczyk in the lead with 77.39. There's always a sense of anticipation when she steps in the circle. It's another good throw. It's not over 80 metres, it's not close to that, but she is reinforcing her position at the top of the world, as she has done for an incredibly long time. Earlier this season, she produced her 38th consecutive victory. 77.90, it's a marginal improvement. She leads by almost 2 metres. Zhang of China. Needs a big one here. Powerful athlete, 3 times an Olympic medalist. Well, her best so far, 73.19 in the third round. Second at the moment is her compatriot, Zheng Wang, with 75.94. It's better, but it's still not enough to get her on the podium at the moment. Wang is in the silver medal position here. She is the last thrower in this round. (75.94) in the second round. She needs to improve by almost 2 metres if she is to challenge Włodarczyk. A lifetime best, 77.68. It's been an excellent and consistent series from Wang. but she needs more if she's to stand a chance of upgrading silver to gold. It's another very consistent effort, but she will not move up to challenge the Polish world record holder with that. So the Chinese throwers going well at the moment, second and fourth. Third is Kopron of Poland with 74.76. So it's Poland 1 and 3, China 2 and 4 at the moment, with just one round remaining. This is Sophie Hitchin, bronze medalist in Rio last year. She is in 7th place at the moment. She needs a big, big improvement. The bronze is 74.76 at the moment. Malwina Kopron, a Polish athlete, with her first round effort. Hitchin needs to summon something massive here if she is to become Great Britain's first home medalist of these 2017 World Championships. This has got to be further than she's ever thrown before. Well, it's not to be this time for Sophie Hitchin, as it was in the Olympics last year. And she's getting emotional here. It is absolutely packed again. The athletes in all the events have been greeted and received with great volume. None more so than, of course, the homegrown athletes, but Sophie Hitchin unable to harness the crowd to get herself further up the leaderboard. 72.32. This is Zhang. She lies just outside the medals. 74.53 we saw in the 5th round. Kopron is in the bronze medal position at the moment with 74.76. So Zhang needs an improvement here to join her compatriot in a podium position. Wang occupies silver. Can she draw on the experience of this being her 8th World Championship final? No, not to be this time. She is a hugely decorated athlete, 3 times on the Olympic podium, silver, and what was a great championship for the Chinese in Beijing 2 years ago. Not to be today. So Włodarczyk still leading, Wang, Kopron, and Zhang will finish outside the medals. Skydan of Azerbaijan down in 5th. Now she has thrown over 75 meters this season. Can she do so again and give herself an opportunity of a slice of World Championship history? 74.76 is bronze. No, way down. She takes a bow to the crowd, appreciating the support on the far side of the stadium. The hammer circle just 10 or 20 feet inside from the 1500 meter start, and that will be the climax of this evening, with a great battle for gold, silver and bronze. Not to be for Skydan. So Malwina Kopron, she is on the podium. Can she somehow produce something incredible to deny her compatriot yet another global gold? She needs an improvement of just over a metre for silver. No, nowhere near. And she is so emotional. Malwina Kopron, who was 6th in the European Championships last year, is guaranteed to be the bronze medalist. So, there is only one woman left who can deny Anita Włodarczyk a truly historic hat-trick of world titles in the hammer. Wang needs a lifetime best, 77.68. She needs 77.91. Can she produce something she's never done before? She's on the podium, but which colour will it be? It's a good effort, but it will not change the outcome. And it is the hat-trick for Anita Włodarczyk, who remains undefeated. She is arguably the greatest hammer thrower in history. She and the coaches celebrate. So too, though, does Zheng Wang. She gets the silver, bronze to Malwina Kopron. So it's a 1-3 for the Polish athletes. And they are the first two medals for Poland. And nice to see a warm embrace between the two Chinese compatriots. And that is also the first medal for China. So Włodarczyk way down on her season's best, but you can see it doesn't matter. She's now the triple world champion, double Olympic champion, triple European champion, the only woman in the world ever to have thrown over 80 meters, and one or two of the Polish journalists getting a cheeky interview in nice and early. She will be the toast of her nation back home tomorrow when the papers come out. Zheng Wang beating her older, more experienced compatriot for the silver. And as Włodarczyk poses for the inevitable selfies, brushes off the former European champion Ewan Thomas. She's not interested in doing an interview. She wants to go on a lap of honour, and why not? Anita Włodarczyk, the overwhelming favourite for gold, has delivered once again, the first woman in history to be a triple world champion in the hammer. Zheng Wang takes the silver, Kopron denying Zhang a place on the podium. Great Britain's Sophie Hitchin down in 7th on this occasion. No repeat of the fabulous performance she produced in Rio.